in my opinion, I think Noble Lore Wole Soyinka has lost something in his head. I think that man is beginning to experience some form of dementia. He calls out Peter Obi and turns blind eye to Tinubu's 1 year of failure. Let's discuss this. Please don't go away. Welcome to my channel, Kojesians Media. Please subscribe. Now, let's discuss this. Noble Lore Wole Soyinka came out of recent in an interview where he berated Peter Obi's supporters. He called the obedient and said that Peter Obi had the power to stop them from misbehaving online but chose not to. And as a result of that, he wished that Peter Obi should not come back to contest for the forthcoming election.
I hope for the sake of the nation that he doesn't express interest in the next election. Because for me as a leader, if there was any proof that he was unfit to lead that country, it's in the conduct which he encouraged among his followers. Because I know for a fact, and I can give you an instance which proved that he was in control of those forces. Simply because when he first came to visit me, I remember the moment when he took out his computers, something, and after he made a statement like, "Oh, don't worry, everything, will be taken care of. You don't have anything to worry about these people." He was talking about the quote-unquote obedience. I remember he took out his computer, his phone, and he tapped, a message, there. And he shot me. I was watching him very closely. I didn't say a thing. And after that, everything seemed to be, to be nice and cozy.
You see, the truth is that Tinubu's 1 year of government has been nothing but abysmal failure. The price of things have gone up drastically, and of recent, even former President Olusegun Obasanjo criticized him for the way and manner he handled the forex and fuel subsidy removal. Everybody said that it would have been something that would have been good, but he went about it in a very, unprofessional way, and it has caused a lot of hardship for Nigerians. And Wole Soyinka, who has come out to criticize every government, who even wrote the book "The Man Died," has now shown that the man has actually died in him, because he has shown that not only is he a ethnic bigot, there is also a hypocrite. For him to have pretended as if nothing is going on when people are suffering, people are dying, and we saw Noble Lore Wole Soyinka, instead of coming out to call Tinubu for who Tinubu is, he's there disguising and addressing and pampering Tinubu, allowing people to continue to suffer. He said that that Peter Obi released his thugs, and that when Peter Obi pressed his phone or something on his device, and then everybody was cool. What does that mean? Is Peter Obi on the phones of everybody? The truth is that the obedient movement is a movement that arose as a result of suffering, that the youth have had enough, and the youth decided to go to the streets, first with NSAS, and then they felt that yes, they could topple the corrupt political system of the country, and they came out en masse to vote against Tinubu. And now the problem is this: Peter Obi came third in the election by what INEC released, because we all knew, just like a lot of persons said, and even FAO said, INEC was greatly compromised, and this man came third. With all the rigging and everything, he still had about 6 million votes, and he won about 12 states, and even won the Federal Capital Territory. And on that alone, Tinubu should have been disqualified. There should have been a kind of rerun or something, but they didn't do that. They allowed Tinubu. And this man has still gone about his way, doing things without, causing trouble, still donating, still traveling, still reaching out to flood victims, accident victims, and, still going about his philanthropic activities. And Tinubu has been there. The country has had no direction. And somebody still comes to berate that kind of man. What does he want? This same man went to his house to pay him a visit so that they could make things soft, and yet he's still coming out to attack this man. What does he want the man to do? It shows that there's something inherently good in Peter Obi that they are all scared of. That's why they don't want him to come back. If not, there's nobody that would have come out to say anything that will present Tinubu in any good light at all. So in the end, this has shown that Wole Soyinka is tribalistic. All the people he fought were people who never were from his tribe. And even Wole Soyinka, Obasanjo that he fought, it was because Obasanjo was a military person who dealt with him. Obasanjo was the one who arrested him for interfering in the Biafra coup. And so because he was arrested for that, he had a long grudge. It shows that this man does not forgive. Because if after all the things that have happened, and this man has, Peter Obi has gone about his private life, we all know that someday he will still come and recontest. And Wole Soyinka is already scared, and he has refused to forgive the obedience movement for what he felt they did to him. There was nobody. In fact, Jonathan's first 6 months in office, they said that he was the most cursed president on Facebook. And what did he do? you know. And now Jonathan's government was even far better than this Tinubu's. So this same Tinubu was among the people who went out to protest when and said that dollar should not, I think for that time was around 120 something, that it shouldn't go up. And now 4 is over 700 naira or 600 and something naira. At some point we bought 4 900 naira, and you are not telling people, you are not even talking about the hardship. Now he's saying that he has described them as fascist and said that that Peter Obi movement released internet bullies on him. But the truth is that this man has forgotten that in Lagos, Tinubu encouraged ethnic bigotry and violence. And people, in fact, some Yorubas came out to do, or is it Oro, so that women and other people that were not Yoruba will not be able to vote. And even we heard the NULT chieftain coming out to say that Iyachuku did not come out or something like that, threatening the Igbos. And then in the end, in the presidential election, APC lost to Lagos. And so when it now came to the gubernatorial election, in spite of all the frustration, when it now came to the gubernatorial election, they now took the thuggery, the violence to another level and made sure that they disenfranchised people and stiffened their voice. And that's why right now, anything demolition that is going on, people are already beginning to have mistrust in this government, saying that it is probably directed at some ethnic tribes, trying to push them to go home. It's very, very sad that Wole Soyinka never addressed all of the violence that took place in Lagos. It didn't address the fact that the constitution had to be jettisoned aside, for Tinubu to come in by not allowing that if a person does not win 25% in the FCT, the person is not qualified to be the president. In spite of everything going on, Wole Soyinka never said anything. All he came to say is that Peter Obi should not recontest. If Peter Obi is not recontesting, who are the people that will go there? Tinubu and Atiku. And he knows full well that Tinubu is going to beat Atiku hands down. And this is very sad. So I've lost all my respect for Wole Soyinka. I studied English and literature up to PhD level, and he's like our god then. But with what he has done, a lot of persons have lost respect, especially people that are not from his place. I don't believe that from his place, like Hussein of Arise News has come out to even tweet, the man died. Yes, the man has died in Wole Soyinka. He's no more the voice of the people we used to know. And he has shown that everybody has a price. And his price is ethnicity. And I'm really, really disappointed in him. So please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, and I'll take my time to reply. And then until we see again, I remain your boy Ernest Omosupe Adebayo from Kojesians Media, signing out. Peace.